Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy, here to bring you your April 2020 general readings. We're looking at the first half of April from the 1st to the 15th, and this reading is for the water sign of Pisces. So welcome everyone, first timers, newcomers, followers and subscribers, welcome back. Thanks for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your donations. Thank you for everything you do in support of this channel. Always a note of gratitude to you to start with. So this reading is for the water sign of Pisces for April 1st through the 15th. That is Pisces sun, moon, rising, if your Venus is in Pisces, or if you're cross-watching for a Piscean as well. General readings always resonate a little differently for everyone. So if you know all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus, watch all of those videos. I strongly recommend it because it can bring in more information, more clarity to whatever it is that's going on in your life right now. Now, if any of these readings do resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading or information on a personal reading, you can just click on the description link below, hit that little arrow that pulls down information. You can contact me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent at working with people's schedules to get you readings out to you or scheduled with you in as timely a fashion as possible. So email me if you're interested. I'd be happy to work with you. All right, let's move right into this reading, Pisces. Let's see what the first half of April has in store for you. Water sign of Pisces, April 1st through the 15th. Okay, Pisces, and for those of you who need or want to know, I am using a relatively new deck that I just got recently, the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by artist Cyril Marchetti, who also does the Gilded Tarot, which I am fond of using in the general readings as well. Love the artwork. Okay, Pisces, we begin with the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Coins, to clarify that. The Three of Wands, followed by the Nine of Cups. And from the bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Tower. So Pisces, your overall energy for the first half of April 2020 is the Tower, which usually represents an event which comes in very unexpectedly, which has the potential to kind of be life-changing, life-altering. I know a lot of people usually clench up when they see the Tower because it often represents something that breaks down something that you thought was solid, stable, reliable, or had been there for quite some time, and destroys it so you can move on to something else, or completely brings it down so that something can be rebuilt in its place that truly is solid, stable, and reliable. Sometimes it represents the painful and challenging ending of something. Sometimes it represents, winning the lottery, or getting that unexpected marriage proposal, or that wonderful new promotion you had no idea was coming. It can represent a variety of different things, but it represents something that comes in that has the potential to be a game changer, to be a life-altering sort of energy. So before we move on to the rest of these, let's actually clarify that Tower card, because it looks like, in the first week of April, there's this challenging energy to deal with, maybe some sadness or disappointment or emotional pain, and then all of a sudden it switches to this beautiful new energy. So let's clarify this Tower if we can. Another major arcana card, Judgment. Judgment is a call to action, which usually implies a choice to be made, but you're being called to act, to make a decision, to choose a path, a course of action here. And there's usually an air of finality about judgment. One of the archangels is making a call to action. Who's going to answer and what are you going to do? The air of finality usually represents that the choice in front of you, the two paths in front of you, even if it appears to be a small choice, although with the Tower it would be a significant choice. The air of finality about judgment usually represents that whatever you say or choose, whatever you set into motion, is going to be set in stone pretty much for quite some time to come. It will alter your life one way or the other, whether you choose to take this path or whether you choose to take that path. So choose carefully. Even if you choose to take none, it usually represents that whatever the consequence of your choice will either be irreversible or will be very difficult to reverse. And judgment usually represents an opportunity, perhaps a second opportunity, to do something different than you did before. And it's not an opportunity that's going to come around again or in the same way again. So it's a pretty profound, impactful card. It's a major arcana card, as is the Tower. So whatever it is that's occurring in your life during this time, Pisces, it's pretty fundamentally profound. The effects it can have on your life depend, based on what you choose to do or not choose to do here, is going to have a profound effect on your life for quite some time to come. So choose carefully. And judgment is sometimes called the second chance card because judgment means that you're being called to answer for something. It's sometimes called the second chance or the reconciliation card. So if it's a second opportunity to do something, the implication is that you may want to do it differently than how you did it before. Just saying. Now, we have the Three of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Coins, or the Eight of Pentacles, as it was in the other deck I was using. The Three of Swords, heartbreak, heartache, deep disappointment, emotional pain, sometimes the breakup card. Sometimes it can represent breakup from infidelity, although it doesn't necessarily mean that. Swords are governed by the element of air, which in the tarot is energy that governs our head, mental cerebral energy, ideas, thoughts, belief systems, ideologies, perceptions, higher education, truth, honor, integrity, mental stuff. But the Three of Swords has also an emotional connotation because you can see this woman is crying, and it's a card that can represent emotional pain, heartache, sometimes breakups. Now, so there's obviously some kind of emotional pain or disappointment there. It's clarified by the Eight of Coins, the work card. Coins is governed by the element of earth, the physical structure of our life. Often it points to things like money, literal coins, finances, resources, assets, property, job. But coins is about what we have in the physical structure of our life that gives us a sense of stability, safety, and continuity, which is often why it represents things like money, job. It can represent things like long-term, stable relationships, marriages, friendships, long-term steady jobs, the things that make us feel stable and secure. So the Eight of Coins is a card about work, working hard, working repetitively, details, getting up early, staying up late, maybe burning the candles at both ends. So, and it's what's clarifying this emotional pain or disappointment. It could be about a job for some of you. It could be, if it's not a literal job or a business or a project, it might be that for some of you. For others of you, it could be more relationship oriented, but it's something that you have obviously put a great deal of effort and thought and work and resources into. So it looks like something has come in very suddenly and very unexpectedly, Pisces. Which, I mean, there is maybe this emotional pain or disappointment about something that you put a lot of work into that perhaps isn't working or has broken down suddenly, whether it's a job or a business or a relationship. But I'm not feeling here, and this Tower is a big deal. It's an unexpected thing, but it puts you in the position to make a choice, to take action on something. So there's this challenging, somewhat sad energy here, perhaps in the first week of April, although timing is always fluid and never more so than in a general reading. So for some of you, this could have been like, you know, in March or towards the end of March. Some of you, it may be ongoing. This is the general energy for the first half of April. So that's this energy. So it could be like the first week of April and then, or the end of March. And then it transitions quite suddenly. It's like there's a line bisecting these cards into this really lovely, positive, hopeful energy, because next we have the Three of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. The Three of Wands is a card. Wands is governed by the element of fire, and in the tarot this is change, movement, action, power, creative, artistic energy, passion, and desire. It's usually very forward moving and fast acting. The Three of Wands is a card of, it can be a more patient, gestative, waiting kind of card. It's a card of waiting for your ships to come in. There's a ship coming in and you're waiting to see what's on it. The Three of Wands represent energy or work you've already put into something, and you're feeling very positive and hopeful about what's coming in. This is a card that can represent beginning to see the manifestations of your efforts, beginning to see things pay off. We're at a 3 here, so we're still early on in the path. The Three of Wands can be a card, you know, tends to represent cycle ending or completion, or where things come together or end. So the Three of Wands, you can look at the Three of Wands as say that you have an ultimate big goal or vision of what you want in whatever area of your life this is going to resonate in. You have this one big goal. Well, in order to accomplish that goal, you have to do it in steps. There's smaller goals that you have to meet on the way to accomplishing that big goal. You know, things that you need to do in order to get to that where you want to be. And the Three of Wands represents being, you know, still kind of early on, maybe the first third of the path, but you're beginning to see some of that work pay off. You know, you're waiting and watching and feeling kind of hopeful and positive. About what? About the Nine of Cups, your absolute wish fulfillment. This is a card of, you know, it's water, your energy. Water is the energy that governs the Suit of Cups. It's emotional energy. It's the energy that sometimes deals with relationships as well. The Nine of Cups is getting what you want. The wish fulfillment card, you know, overflowing abundance. So you're feeling very hopeful and very positive. 2 threes side by side. Threes can sometimes represent achievement in a suit, or success and achievement in a suit. So you have the Three of Swords, which is the disappointment, and then the Three of Wands, which is, you know, hope forward. So, what actually just occurred to me about 30 seconds ago, some of you, Pisces, this Tower card actually isn't the thing that divides these two energies. It's something that's happened that's brought in an opportunity to move forward in a really positive way. For some of you, this Three of Swords and the Eight of Coins, feeling heartbroken or very disappointed about something that you put a lot of work into and was working on building towards something. The Tower card, this unexpected event or this unexpected thing has coming in, and it's giving you an opportunity to make a choice and take action on something that you do. And now things are switched. You've gone to this, you know, oh, this isn't working. I put so much energy into this, isn't working. And now you're actually seeing the work pay off and feeling very hopeful about attaining this, the ultimate goal, the ultimate vision you had. Very interesting energy. So what is this that you're hoping for, Pisces? This Three of Wands, Nine of Cups. What is this that you're working for, that you're starting to see positive manifestations of around the second week or so? Or it could just be the first half. Because for a lot of you, I feel like whatever this disappointment is in the recent past. So what is this hopeful energy, this beginning to see things pay off? What is this about? The Seven of Cups, which is kind of building castles in the sky, seeing the potential and promise in something, a lot of potential and promise in something, a lot of different options or opportunities for that. and the Four of Wands, which is one of the happy home cards, celebratory energy, preparing for a celebration, which includes family and friends. It's also a card that implies an unexpected blessing or a happy surprise, usually occurring within the space of 2 or 3 weeks. It's a card of stability, but it also relates to family and friends. It's sometimes marriage, weddings, celebrations of that sort. So something has happened, Pisces. You were feeling not so hopeful about, or you were actually feeling very disappointed about something that you had worked for or hoped for quite some time, and something is occurring which gives you the opportunity to make a choice, and that choice is going to make the difference, I think, in whether you choose to move towards this, maybe walking into some fears and anxieties and doing what you weren't doing before, or what you were too afraid of to do before, and now you have the opportunity to do it maybe again. And if you choose a different path, you're actually going to begin to see quite quickly the results of that as you begin to move towards whatever it is your wish fulfillment is. And I can't really tell here. It might be work, project, career. It might be a love relationship. Maybe there was somebody you really were, very into, or a job or promotion, something that you really, really wanted. Maybe you were hoping for it. You got disappointed. Maybe you had the opportunity before to take action or make a choice, or, put some work into it that you weren't before. I mean, it could be a variety of different things, but maybe you didn't, or you chose to hold back or something, and you were disappointed because of that. Maybe you were afraid to ask somebody out that you were connected with or friends with, and then they went off with someone else and you were disappointed, but maybe now there's an opportunity now to do that, and it's time to take action. I mean, that's just an example. It might be that for some of you as well. There's an opportunity here to take action, but I think if you don't take action now on whatever this is, the opportunity is not going to come around again. Let's see if we can try one more time to clarify this Tower. We've got Judgment, another major arcana card. This is obviously a potentially quite profound thing. So let's clarify this Tower and Judgment. Clarify the Tower. A Wheel of Fortune. Holy cow, Pisces. So your overall energy was the Tower. It's a big, potentially life-changing event coming in. The first clarifying card we pulled was Judgment. It's a call to action. Now's your chance. Now's your time. And the third clarifying card is yet another powerful major arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. A stroke of good luck, timing, fortune. I think whatever this Tower card is, I think the Tower card is Judgment. I think what's coming in is an unexpected opportunity to make a choice, a decision, take action, perhaps that you had before but didn't. Spirit is hand delivering it to you, because the wheel is divine timing and orchestration. It's God's Spirit, your angels and guides, hand delivering this sudden, unexpected, profound opportunity to take action, make a different choice or a different course of action now. And those of you who do choose to do this, you are, I think, pretty quickly going to begin to see this begin to pay off. Movement going towards that ultimate brass ring, that golden vision that you have. It looks like for a lot of you, it has to do with home and family, friends, marriage, weddings even. There's Wands and Cups energy. What's describing it is Wands, action, passion, desire, moving forward, success, and Cups, which is emotion, relationships. It could be work or business, promotion, anything like that. But there's a lot of emotional energy, and it's obviously something that there's some link to family and friends here if it's not a relationship thing as well. But it's, I mean, those of you for whom I'm reading for will know what it is. It's like, I mean, look at these major arcana cards. It's like God is hand delivering this opportunity to you. He's doing everything but hitting you on a hammer with it. Maybe with that Tower, it is a hammer on the head. I don't tell people what to do. My job as the reader and as the psychic is to channel what I have so that you can make the best decision possible with as much information and messages as I can give you. But It looks like Spirit is saying, go for it, go for it, go for it, whatever this is. So, Pisces, that is your reading for the first half of April. And for those of you that I'm reading for, feel free to make comments in the comment section or email me and let me know what this is about. It feels very profound, significantly pretty potentially life-changing. So let me know what that's about. I mean, I always like to have feedback, but some readings I'm like, wow, I really want to know who this is resonating for. If this reading resonates for you, if any of them do, again, and you're interested in reaching out for a personal reading, just click on that little arrow, click on the description link, and you'll see more info, contact details. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again, Pisces, in a couple of weeks for the April 2020 mid-month general readings. Until then, as always, I wish you much joy, discernment, and wisdom, and take action, Pisces. Hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.